the Qtec ETF to the equal weighted NDXT index daily cloud chart shows it really gapped up as I suspected on the beat for the year-over-year core on the inflation report. It closed above the Bollinger Band upper band, which is no easy feat as I have raised the bar on that criteria for the upper band, 155.70, close of 156.76. It's pushing the envelope up on the upper Stark band, which was raised also to the ATR 2.0 from 1.5, so that bar is higher too. And there was 5 days above the channel 3 high. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 closes above it, then it went back under it, so it gets to start over again, as this is the first bar above the channel 3 high, so it can go 5 or 6 bars. And continuing on with the Qtec ETF to the NDXT equal weighted tech index, the buy TDST and the relative retracement disqualified up to, which is now qualified, along with the TDST, could become confirmed on today's bar. There needs to be an open higher than this close from the 14th, tick higher than this high from the 14th, and then close above the close on the 14th, all on the bar for today on the 15th. So it looks like an easy beat. The magnet level is right there, 157.31, and the 50% propulsion qualified and confirmed exhaustion up is right above the magnet level, so tag that, and there's possibilities for even more upside, as it looks like about $1 trillion came into the market yesterday, so there's still several $1 trillion left to go to pour in. And the QQE fast is elevated but still below the overbought, so it still has room to move to the upside. And the DMI plus is really above the DMI minus. What a thing of beauty that is. And look at that, ADX really took a turn up. So we're in a strong directional movement for the Qtec ETF and NDXT index. And again, even if there is a pullback, as long as the ADX stays above 20, it still has a chance to continue the uptrend wherever it left off, so this is looking really good. The fast ATM trigger is up there still. It has turned into a green, so went from red to green and just flattening out and sailing away up there, and the slow trigger up has met it above the overbought line, and now the pressure up has come off of negative 2.0 up here. You can see pressure up negative 2.0, so think contrarian. So now we're headed to the down position up here, and it moved off a negative 2 nicely, 11.48. So this could meet these two up here, the slow trigger and fast trigger up here for ATM, and then everything would be up there, and then we'll start looking for a pullback. That's if the pressure can shoot up there, and sometimes it does that on these impulsive moves, but you can see over here on a lame sideways move, it still moved off of negative 2 pressure up and started going up like that, and then finally went down. So this is a lot stronger than this on these current moves here, so I suspect that to really quicken the pace up to overbought. And the REI is still cruising right at negative 0 neutral, and DM1 is sailing above the oversold along with rock. This is a thing of beauty for those that missed out on the buy areas down here. Here's a clue of what you need to look for. So if you don't have the DeMark indicators, just look for a nice base like this where it has exceeded the prior top. Like over here, there's probably plenty of them. And this one, MCHP microchip technology, exceeded its by TDST and could become qualified and confirmed today, just like some of the other levels in the Qtec. So this is right in there as one of the movers and shakers in the NDXT and Qtec ETF. And here we're looking at the overlap 3, and this is a thing of beauty here. It printed it on this nice move up, and before that there was a down close, and then before that an up close, and then before that a down close. So that signified the end of this little mini downdraft here. I like them when they're at the bottom of these. Similar to here, there's another one. There was an impulsive move up, printed the overlap 3, before that a down close, before that an up close, before that a down close. And this one really signified the bottom for MCHP and most of the other in the NDXT and Qtec here. So you could start laddering in on a move like this. If this gets qualified and confirmed, there's definitely more upside here. So very similar to all the other equities within Qtec. And the S&P 500 is similar to the Qtec. It could qualify and confirm the buy TDST, and this qualified momentum up for propulsion 100%. So actually it's both of them, 50% and 100%, so they could get qualified and confirmed today. And that's right near its 50% qualified exhaustion up, so that could be qualified and confirmed. Tag that, and then it's probably on to the magnet level for retracement, which is a little bit further away than the Qtec and NDXT. And the levels were raised on trend factors, so trend factor down 1 is at 4382.41, and the disqualified momentum down for 50% and 100% is right there also. So closes below these two levels for today will qualify them, and then we're headed the other way. And DeMark Analytics is having problems not only with the line levels for current price, but they're having problems getting the closing price for end of day correct too. So if you've been following along, this supply line was disqualified, but they had the close wrong the other day and corrected it the next day, and then now we have a qualified supply line because of it. And the S&P 500 really had a nice gap up, skyrocketing to the upside, very similar with its Bollinger Band and upper Stark bands to the Qtec, so about the same thing there. And this ongoing demand line is at 4450.63 for today, and a close below that will qualify it. And the same thing with lines back here. I believe this one was a qualified cancel, and that was rectified on correcting the closing prices, so they're really having trouble there. And so that means the qualified supply projection is back on, and that's at 4575.24. So there's a nice target near that to the upside. Don't expect it to nail it,